work here. We'll see what happens. I don't know. But funny story. This guy was doing my fingerprints and he asked me if I was married. And I said yes. He asked me where my tether was. What the hell? Today is shadow day. It's kind of weird. It's kind of intimidating, not gonna lie. It's weird when you know you're the new person and everybody knows you're the new person, and then they like stare at you, and some people don't like smile. It's already hotter than balls in here. So far, things are going well. It's still hot in this truck. We got this little bitty fan here. No AC, but it's cool. First 15-minute break since 8 o'clock. It is 11:17. It's blazing out here. I'm sweating to death. Like, my waistband is wet from sweat. My back is wet. It's gross. It's hot. This is very repetitive. I'm getting frustrated from the repetitiveness because I feel like I got it, but I have to keep doing it despite that. So it's a little frustrating, and I'm ready for this to be over so I can go home and shower. Just finished LLV training, thank God. So anyways, I passed. My head is killing me. I'm sweaty. I'm hot. It feels amazing to be in air conditioning. I'm so thirsty. My water got warm from being in that car. And I'm just glad that this part is over and I only have one vehicle training left, thank God. It was very repetitive. It was very hot. My head hurts, and then I was like nervous and stressed out, so I got super tense in my shoulders and my neck, so they're all tight and they hurt. But this is over and I passed, and that's really all that matters. So now it's on to the next phase of training, which would be the Pro Master training, which they rescheduled me that on the 27th. And then, so what I have next in between this and the Pro Master training is the Academy, the Carrier Academy, which is 4 days, and it'll be on the 20th through the 23rd. So, gotta wait for that.
It's 10 after 10, and we're just leaving, and I have to train, and he's gonna pick her up, I think, in about 8 hours, but I'm gonna be out here.
Just delivered mail all on my own. My OJI asked if I was interested in doing it, and I was like, yeah, if it'll make it go faster, sure, because we are swamped, if you couldn't tell from my previous story or what I posted last. So it's pretty intense. There's so much mail. Good morning, guys. So I guess today I'm gonna deliver some more mail on my own, like I did yesterday, and then I'm actually gonna drive and deliver mail. Alright, y'all. It's hot as fuck out here. I'm dying. I'm sweating to death. It's only 12:01. We're not halfway through with the route yet. Not as much mail as yesterday. We are a little behind though, and it's hot out here. It's humid. It's nasty. I need a shower. $73 degrees, still hot as fuck out here, humid, fuck me. Okay, so today kind of sucks. I'm doing all the driving. I'm doing probably a little more of the deliveries than I did yesterday. We are still splitting the route, and my fucking hands are filthy. Like, I don't know if you can see how filthy they are, but they are filthy and they feel filthy and it's fucking gross. Anyways, I've dropped mail, like on this loop that I just did, I dropped mail, and on the loop before this, I dropped mail then. It's frustrating, I'm over it, and then after, I have to leave here at 1, so in like 40 minutes, and then I gotta do fucking driving training, or driver's training, for a different vehicle, and I hate this. See that truck there? That's the truck I just drove, and he was cool as hell. Today is my first day being solo. Oh no. Oh god, I'm so nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing. Stay tuned for a stupid, miserable update later. Okay guys, I took a lunch break and now I gotta get back to work. It is 12:30. My lunch break is officially over, I guess, and I gotta get back to work. I don't know, I think I might be halfway done, like halfway through the route. I'm not really sure. It was kind of hectic in the morning. I had to case my own mail. I didn't have very much help. I had to do a lot of backtracking. It was pretty frustrating because I had a lot of cluster boxes, and the packages for most of the boxes, or most of the packages for those cluster boxes were too big for the slots. So I had to keep backtracking. It's so freaking annoying, but I'm doing this. What in the actual fuck? The urgent care just called me and told me they sent the x-ray out to radiology and it's fucking fractured. Are you kidding me? Not, because it's fucking fractured. Jesus. This is fucking stupid. Stupid. I got a working amigo this time and it's super fast. We're going to see all the Halloween things. Inventory vid for Home Depot. I'm following Baby Scarecrow and his dad. Off we go. Look, baby. Look at that guy. Look behind you. Look back there. Who's that guy? Say hi. Just left the doctor and I found out that it is in fact fractured. I think that he was thinking that there was some ligament damage, but he looked at the MRI results and it's not. The ligaments are all intact, and it's actually a fracture. I come back to see him again on the 25th or the 24th. I can't remember what she wrote on the card. It's a Friday, whatever day that is. And then after that, I got to do physical therapy to get my ankle strong again, because right now it's not. I mean, it's not. I mean, I can tell that it's not. If I wear a shoe on it, which I haven't, I've only put a shoe on it once, it feels like not stable. So, yeah. Hey guys, today is November. I almost looked at my watch and I'm like, it's your dad's birthday. You know what day it is. Anyways, today is Thursday, November 21st. I just got out of my second physical therapy appointment and it was a little rough. Yeah. And I'm in some pain right now. Like, it started off great, the appointment did, and then she had me do like some squats, but not like full squats, like maybe like half squats, like you don't go down as far. And she had me doing them standing on like this squishy wedge. So I had to do the mini squats, and I had to do it like my feet inclined up, and then like do a mini squat, and then I turned around and then my feet were like this on the wedge and I was doing the mini squats. Doing it with my feet inclined was almost impossible. Like, I had a very difficult time doing that. Having them like on the decline, it was totally fine. No issues whatsoever. This whole physical therapy recovery thing is a bit discouraging because I definitely was not aware of how weak my ankle is. Like, I definitely like underestimated the injury. I underestimated being in the boot for as long as I have been, and like the toll that it takes on your ankle. Yes, it's helped it to heal, but it's also like weakened it in the process. And I walk around like barefoot at home. I get around fine. I'm going up and down the stairs, like no issues. And I mean, that was very deceiving, because now I'm like out here trying to walk. I'm trying to do the physical therapy, and I'm realizing my limitations, and it is very frustrating and it's very discouraging. It really is. And I'm just like, I think I'm doing good, and then I'm just like, I'm not really doing good though. So when am I going to be returning to work? Not this month. Definitely not this month. Stay tuned for the next update, guys, because that's all I got for you now. That's all I got. I see my doctor the day before Thanksgiving, and then I guess I'll have a little bit more of an idea on return to work date, but as of now, I'm guessing it'll definitely be in December, not this month. Happy birthday, dear Papa. Happy birthday to you. Okay, so I just got out of physical therapy. My ankle feels a little sore. Overall, I think it went well. I told them I did 10 minutes on their little like bike stepper thing. I don't know what it is, but I did 10 minutes instead of my normal 8. And I think I'm just a little sore in my ankle. It's the physical therapist said that when we did some like the forward, back, side stretches with my foot or ankle with the resistance band. The physical therapist said that it was like promising. The ankle is like wanting to respond, so that's good news. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I have the appointment with my doctor, my ankle podiatrist doctor, tomorrow. And I got a voicemail, which I still have to call him back, but I got a voicemail from a field nurse. So I have a field nurse now. So I'm going to kind of walk you through the workers' comp process. That's kind of what this whole compilation of videos is for. I mean, everyone's postal journey goes a little different, but mostly the same. Mine has gone way different because I got injured like first day on the job alone. So I never really got to start my postal career. And now I'm just dealing with a whole lot of workers' comp, and it's very frustrating. I mean, obviously no one like plans to get hurt. It's an accident, but if you can avoid it at all costs, like avoid it, because this has been a very crappy process. I want to say that I called Department of Labor maybe last week or maybe like 2 weeks, somewhere between 1 to 2 weeks ago. I called Department of Labor. I would have to look through my phone history, or I know I took notes even. But the whole reason I even called them was because I was trying to figure out how do I get my medical bills paid, because I keep getting statements and like emails from Henry Ford saying that my bills are past due, and I don't want bill collectors calling me. Like, I don't want this affecting my credit score. So it's like, what do I got to do to get this figured out? I got forwarded to my caseworker through Department of Labor, because there's like different caseworkers. There's like the post office, like Detroit caseworkers, and then there's also caseworkers for Department of Labor, which I didn't know. I mean, I never needed to know this stuff because I've never been through this before. So I left a message for my caseworker through Department of Labor, and then he called me back the same day. I was shocked. You think I've ever got a call back from Detroit? No. So anyways, he called me back and was like, why are you looking for like information relating to medical bills, like getting them? It was really confusing, but basically like the message I had left him, I didn't know, but I was basically asking for an account number, because that's what the third party, like the person, it's so confusing, and I feel like this is maybe not even necessary, but there's like a third party between like Department of Labor and whatever, and they kind of handle like the bill paying process. So when I called them, they said, and I wasn't calling them directly. This is so freaking confusing. Oh my God. So the middleman in the whole process, I wasn't calling them. That was just who the call was getting like handled by. They said that I needed certain information. Well, my caseworker told me I don't need that information. That information is basically the medical provider's account number and PIN number, and I shouldn't be the one trying to handle this. It's not my job. He said I shouldn't even be worrying about medical bills. I had no idea. You know, I just keep getting emails all the time. And he was like, Henry Ford knows how to get paid. They've been dealing with Department of Labor for a very long time. If they want to get paid, they know how to get paid. Don't do their work. I know it's easier for me to say that, but don't do their work. And then he told me that he was going to reopen my case because he wanted to, like, I guess, reacclimate himself to it. I don't really know. And he said that every case, because they get so many cases, every case kind of gets like a rough look over. And it gets, you know, classified as minor or not minor. Like minor or serious or minor or whatever is major. I don't freaking know. But he said that my injury, it was viewed at very quickly, and they determined that it was a minor injury, and that was kind of where it went from there. I've been off work since August 30th, so it's a little more than a minor injury. I mean, this is a long time. And my last paycheck was like October 18th. So he said that he was going to change the status of my case. He was going to reopen it. He was going to assign me a field nurse, and he was going to try to like get things moving so then that way I could get paid, because I mean, I've been without pay for over a month here, and it's stressful. You know, I can't work anywhere else. So what am I supposed to do? So now I have a caseworker, and that's lovely because they are going to be the ones who kind of handle, they're like the liaison. So they're going to handle like relaying the information from my doctor to the post office, and then they're like my middleman. So I'm so happy. The guy left me a message. I got to call him back, but in his message, he told me that he's going to be at my doctor appointment tomorrow at 1 o'clock. And I was like, well, that's freaking awesome. Like, thank God, because that has been a whole other issue. And look, I apologize for kind of ranting right now, but I'm just keeping it real. I'm letting you know what this process has been like for me. I mean, hopefully if this happens to you, not the exact injury, but a workers' comp injury, like injury on the job, hopefully your process is not as shitty as mine has been, but it probably is going to be. The postmaster wanted information from my doctor. He wanted an updated CA-17 from the podiatrist outlining like what my work limitations are, what I can do, what I can't do. He wanted me to go to my job, get the CA-17, take it to freaking my doctor, who is like 45 minutes away, and then have the doctor fill it out and then bring it back to work. So I call my doctor's office. They say that the doctor is in, but he's not going to fill out paperwork the same day, and that I would have to get it the next day. So I was like, look, I'm not driving 45 minutes back and forth all over the place all day long, all week long. Like, I'm not doing that. So can you guys fax it to my work? And they said yes, they could do that. So when I got to the doctor's office, I explained the situation to the receptionist that was handling the paperwork. I gave her the CA-17. I told her what I needed. Have the doctor fill out my limitation. Do I have to be in the cam boot? Can I not be in the cam boot? What is it? You know, just make sure he fills this out. This is my postmaster's name. This is the fax number. When you guys are getting ready to fax it, please make sure that you give me a call, so then that way I can call the post office and let them know to be on the lookout at the fax machine because the paperwork is coming. Do you guys think that happened? No, it did not happen. That did not happen. Here we are. It is November 26th, almost an entire month later, and the doctor's office just found the paperwork. They just found the CA-17 that I gave them yesterday. They just found it yesterday, and they just faxed it to the post office today. But it gets better. It gets even better. So I call the post office, and the supervisor's like, hey, yeah, we got the paperwork. We got the CA-17 faxed over. I'm like, great. I don't know what happened. I took it out there October 30th. They didn't have it. They couldn't find it. And then apparently they found it, and they just faxed it back over. And he was like, okay, yeah, we got it, but the postmaster wants to talk to you. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Postmaster gets on the phone and tells me that the CA-17 isn't acceptable. It's a secure form. He's not even sure where I got it from. And I have to go back to the post office that I work at, get another CA-17, take it back to my doctor's office, have the doctor fill it back out, and then I got to bring it back to the post office. What? Why? He said that the one side of the form was not filled out, and that's the side that they are supposed to fill out. Not my doctor. The post office is supposed to fill out that side of the form, and it never got filled out, and he didn't know where I got it from. I'm like, you told me to go up there, get a CA-17, and take it to my doctor's office on the 30th. So I went up there, and you weren't there. So whatever supervisor was working gave me the form. And he was like, oh, you got it from here? Yes! Where else am I gonna get it from? It's not my fault that you guys are giving me shit that's not filled out. And now I gotta like redo your freaking work because you did it wrong. Who has time to be doing this? And I'm not getting paid. So I'm supposed to use my gas money and drive all over hell and back because you guys can't get your shit together. Like, nobody can get their shit together. I mean, it's very frustrating. This is Thanksgiving week. I have a lot of shit going on, as everybody else does, I'm sure. But it's like we're hosting. I have a lot of stuff I have to get done. I mean, I don't have time to be running all over hell and back. I don't have time for this. Now that I have a field nurse, I'm pretty sure the field nurse is the one that's supposed to be handling this stuff, which is amazing. So he's going to be at my doctor's appointment tomorrow. He can listen in on the freaking appointment and report back to the post office and report back to the Department of Labor, and then I don't got to deal with this back and forth in between bullshit anymore. Hopefully. That's what I think is going to happen. Doesn't mean that is what's going to happen. Oh my God. I mean, have you guys been through this? Like, have you guys been through a workers' comp situation and it's been this ridiculous? I'm over it. All right, I've been on here for like 15 minutes. I have to get home. I got a lot of stuff I got to get done before baby Scarecrow gets home from school. But anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Wednesday, November 27th. It is about 20 to 1. About to go inside this building to attend my doctor's appointment. Excited to meet the field nurse. I went to my local post office, not where I work, and I picked up the CA-17. She was not expecting me. My postmaster failed to inform her I was going to be heading up there to get a CA-17. So she was not happy with the postmaster. And then I guess what the issue was with the CA-17 that was given to me on October 30th was there's some like little handwritten details at the bottom of the form that were missing. Hoping the doctor can fill this out today so it can get faxed out today. I might be able to return to work on limited duty, which would be great. So, I guess we'll see what happens when I get out of there. Stay tuned. Hey guys! Today is December 3rd, a Tuesday. I am on my way to physical therapy. My appointment's at 3. I am not a day late anymore like I was yesterday, or a day early. I'm on time. Yeah, I showed up yesterday at 3 o'clock for physical therapy and my appointment wasn't until today. So I'm about 10 minutes early, so I figured I'd do a quick check-in. I wanted to check in, like I said, and kind of follow up with where things are right now. I just got off the phone with the postmaster at my office and was calling him to confirm whether or not he received the new updated CA-17, which I assumed that he had, so I was basically just calling to confirm that he had it in my file, and I'm glad that I did because he does not have it. There is one piece of advice. Make sure that you follow up after everything. If you're going through this type of situation or you find yourself in this type of situation, make sure that you are following up on all ends. He doesn't have this, and it's Tuesday now. I mean, I get it. There's not much that could have been done Friday since it was Black Friday and most people were probably on vacation because it was like Thanksgiving weekend, whatever. But now this is a new week and things could be getting done. My workman's comp pay could be getting processed, but because it wasn't done or the fax got lost because it's a centrally located fax machine, now here we are, Tuesday, and nothing has been done. So just follow up with everything. So now, as soon as I get out of physical therapy, I have to leave here, go home, pick up the CA 17, have them make a copy of it for me, and then I have to give them the original form, copy, whatever, and then they have to get it to the postmaster, so then that way they can get it in my file, and they can hopefully start processing this shit to get me paid again, because I have not been paid since October. So anyways, I got 5 minutes before my appointment, so I should get off of here. But yeah, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving and survived Black Friday. I think I might have said this already in another video, but I'm really just driving it home. I hope it was fantastic. Hey guys, so much has happened since I've uploaded a video to YouTube, and I get that this compilation of videos is probably a lot. I apologize. You know, this process has been stressful. I've gone through highs and lows. I'm finally at a point in this situation or this process where I feel like I'm in a good place. I'm making things work. It was very stressful. I was very discouraged. I mean, I was having difficulty getting around, and now that my ankle is, I feel like it's for the most part healed, but it's just weak, and it's not where it should be, like, logistically, if that makes sense. So all of that being said, I apologize for being away for so long. I wasn't able to finish out my season with Spirit, which was also another thing that kind of was disappointing and I was having a hard time with. I was struggling with that because I love working at Spirit so much. So I was unable to give you any more updates, and that was very frustrating as well. Just a lot of frustration. So much frustration. Like I said, things are good now. I mean, I haven't said like how the last doctor's appointment went. So at my last doctor's appointment, my doctor wrote me off for the entire month of December. So I'm pretty shocked about that. I was expecting him to say that I could go back on like a limited duty. I was kind of shocked that I couldn't go back to like answer phones, and he just felt like writing me off for another month, just giving my ankle time to like properly get back to where it should be, was the best case scenario. When I spoke to the postmaster yesterday, he was pretty disappointed. I felt bad. I mean, I do feel bad. I would like to go back to work, just because I never really got to do the job. I mean, I really did not do the job for long before I got hurt, and then now I've just been off work since August 30th, and to me, the whole situation is just like a mindfuck. I cannot believe this is where I'm at. So anyways, that's where I'm at. I'm off work for the rest of December. I see my doctor again on December 31st. I still have, physical therapy appointments sprinkled throughout the weeks. I should be reporting back to the post office in January sometime. I guess I'll find out at that December 31st appointment. I will be going back to work with restrictions. I'm not sure what they are exactly, but the doctor did make that clear that I will have some limitations once I do report back to work. So guys, that is it. This video is long enough. I don't want to make this like outro conclusion so much longer than it needs to be. Anyways, you guys have a great week. I know I said in a past clip, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving and survived Black Friday and just the holiday in general, because holidays can be so freaking stressful, especially if you're hosting them. Just family drama. We were not short of family drama over here, and that is very disappointing, but that's life, I guess. Some families just have drama, and mine happens to be one of them. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, you thought it was helpful, you're going through the same thing, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, I will definitely have more post office updates coming. I just probably won't have anything until December 31st. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.